Hello there ladies and gentlemen, I am Calplus, and as you can see I am not on my main account. In fact, I am on my old account that is currently flagged. Why? Because I'm about to show you guys a game breaking bug that is probably going to get me flagged, and I'm very scared to use it on my main account. So you're going to use it on my alt instead. So recently Ninjakiwi has released update 37.0, which is honestly one of the most boring updates ever. However, with these updates, they have also introduced the most game-breaking updates that they have ever released. And what's the game-breaking bug, you might ask? Well, it's to do with infinite monkey money. So before I show you guys this exploit, we should probably reduce the amount of monkey money that we have so that you guys can see its effects in true glory. So I figure we should probably spend all our monkey money on, I don't know, one of these things. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy as many tech bots as we can, and we're just going to spam the auto clicker until we buy all the tech bots that the game could give us. Thank you Ninjakiwi for glorifying us with these tech bots, the most useful power that you could get in the game. And voila, all of our monkey money is gone and we have more than one tech bot to our name. All hail the tech bot. So how are we going to exploit or rather get infinite monkey money from absolutely nothing? Well, we are going to play the boss. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Most of you probably hate bosses, and I can understand that. They take long and they have a lot of health, but that is not how we're going to do the exploit. So what we're going to do is we're going to play or rather treat this boss as a normal game, and we're going to go as high as we can before round 120, which is when tier 5 comes out. So here we are on a pretty normal boss one. We managed to get a degree 44 Network of the Seas, and yeah, this is about this. Nothing else that we actually need, and we have defeated up to round 99. So for the purposes of this exploit, we don't need to go beyond round 100. So now that we got saved on round 100, let's head back home, and we're going to head to another map, just any random map. For example, let's go to Monkey Meadows, and I don't know, let's just load up a standard game. But here's the plot twist: we're not going to do anything here. We're just going to immediately head back home, and we're going to reopen the boss. So we're going to hit continue, and let's see what happens. Would you look at that? We got Network of the Seas on the land, and it's already round 100. And keep in mind, we already have this on easy difficulty, so by right the game should end, but it doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate the Network's ability, and we're going to pull in the bat, and not only will we get an insta monkey, we have beaten this map on a map there's no water, and I did not even have to place down any pools. And will you look at that? Let's actually head back here, and you'll see that we actually got a medal out of this. So yes, we can exploit this a lot, and oh boy, are we going to exploit this a heck of a lot. Now for starters, we can use this to exploit monkey money, but we're going to do a few more exploits just to show you guys how it can be done. So let's take a look at this week's race, Urvhwwd, which basically translates to Rosetta stone, in case you guys can't translate. Now we're going to try our best and, you know, finish off this race, because I love racing and you guys should love racing too. Except here's the plot twist: we're not going to actually race. We're just going to head back into the boss and just, you know, continue this, and let's take a look at what could happen. And oh my god, will you look at that? This is a race. We even have the race button, and we have a race clock of 53 minutes. I mean, look at that. And we're just going to pull in. Actually, we can't even start the race, so that's fantastic. So technically, if your rounds are below the maximum amount of rounds that is in the race, aka 66 for this race, you can actually use this to exploit the race itself, but your score will not be submitted to the leaderboard, so don't try exploiting this, and you'll probably have a higher chance of getting flagged. Now let's take a look at this week's Odyssey. Can we complete an Odyssey late start with any of these towers? I don't know. Can we? Let's not change anything and just, you know, head into an Odyssey. So we're going to load into a map, and then we're going to head back home, and then we are going to go back into the boss, and let's see if that allows us to complete the Odyssey. And it did. We actually managed to complete the Odyssey, and oh, our game is extremely bugged right now, which it's kind of expected because, man, this recent update has been really glitchy. And we look at that, we got one Odyssey star, and we can use this to complete the remainder of the maps. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have completed the Odyssey, and as you notice, this was completely unintentional by the way, because we ended on round 100, we get an insta monkey. So yes, you can also use this to exploit and get infinite insta monkeys. So now let's head back to the Odyssey and we should get our reward. So let's actually take a look at the trophy store. Now we have 0 trophies, but because we have completed the Odyssey, well, will you look at that? We are going to get a lot of rewards and 50 trophies. And indeed, it looks like the monkeys were caught off guard. So now we have 50 trophies that we could spend it on. So I don't know, let's spend it on stonks, because this is indeed stonks. So right now we have managed to get 1000 monkey money, but we can do more than just that. So I haven't really unlocked any maps in here, but let's go ahead and unlock a brand new expert map. Oh, and we can also get more instas because there's a collection event going on right now. And actually, this is kind of the perfect time to use this exploit, don't you think? There's a collection event, and there happens to be a event, or rather this glitch, that allows you to exploit the collection event. And keep in mind, whenever you complete a game, you also gain points from these bonus rewards. So that means you can actually exploit it as much as possible. See, look, we can get 6 cakes if we complete this map. But what happens if we just load up our save from, I don't know, our boss? And you see that, oh my god, it's already around 100, even though this 10k ends on round 80 because it's a hard game mode. Not only do we get a free insta monkey as we should, we also got 6 cakes, and that is going to add on to our collection event pile. And if that's not broken, well, I mean, it is pretty damn broken. I don't know what you expect from this. So let's actually try out the brand new map, Erosion. Erosion is a pretty fun map to play. I mean, we start on round 3, and this is a result of global warming. So go outside, kids. I mean, look at this. In 10 seconds, we managed to actually drown the entire globe. And actually, I'll never auto cease sold itself. So that's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. But that means we can't really complete this in Erosion. Or can we? Because we have 950k money. But nah, let's not complete it here. Let's play on Geared instead, the map that almost no one likes. And wow, will you look at that, we managed to actually get another of the seas on Geared. We are really great at this game, aren't we? And look at that, we got another insta monkey, which we're going to add on to our collection of very useful insta monkeys. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I don't really collect insta monkeys on my all, but yeah, we're going to get a lot by the time this ends. So let's play the brand new map, Sanctuary. Well, it's not new, it's actually quite old, but we're going to try our best and get a black border on it. So I'm going to show a timer on screen just to show you guys how quickly we can get a black border on this map. So are you ready? Let's go. Hey, do you think your Chimps 1 are too hard? Do you want Chimps to be a very easy game mode? Well, all you need to do is just load into a Chimps game, get the heck out of here, load into a boss with a save on, just continue, and will you look at that, we got ourselves a Narrow Odysseys and we got Chimps with 394 health and a lot more money. And look, we can even place down towers that you're not supposed to place. We got powers. And we're just going to use that and beat this Chimps map. See, Chimps is now really easy with this exploit. Here's a question. Will it work on Apocalypse? Well, I believe the answer should be yes. But let's load into a boss game for us to find out. And the answer should still be yes. So, as you can see, we are going to start Apocalypse. But what's this? Apocalypse on round 100. Well, I got scammed. Did you feel scammed? Well, I feel that I got scammed, and we're going to put in a bet. And voila, we have completed this Apocalypse game mode. Do you think that primary only mode is too easy for you? Well then, give yourself a challenge. Try beating primary only mode with no primary towers. Hell, get the Never of the Seas because you can do just that. So let's go ahead and beat it. And look at that, we have beaten this game mode with no primary towers. How do you feel about that, huh? Aww, is 20,000 cash not enough for you to beat this easy game mode? Well, don't worry, we can make it easier for you. Why don't you just get a Never of the Seas? And voila, you can just beat deflation mode really easily, no problem asked. And with that, we have finally, well, not black bordered, but gold bordered our map. We can't exactly black border because of the CHIMPS one. Because of the CHIMPS one, we can't exactly exit from the game. You know, because we have to exit from a CHIMPS game for this one to work, and you can't get a black border, but a gold border is still pretty good nonetheless. So anytime anyone asks, hey, why do you have a gold border and not black? Well, now you know how they got it. It's by exploiting the game. Is this daily challenge too hard? Do you just want a daily challenge to be easy for once? Well, behold our grand Never of the Seas, which is going to help us beat this daily challenge with no problem whatsoever. And when you look at that, it's a pretty easy daily challenge, don't you say? What's that? The advanced challenge is way too advanced. Who knew that the advanced challenge could be so difficult? I mean, look, it's round 63 with this amount of cash, and I don't know how to beat it. Well, my friend, you need this thing called the Never of the Seas, and it will help you really easily. What's this? This challenge has a less than 1% win rate? Oh no, how are we going to beat this challenge? Oh, we crashed the game. We finally did it, we crashed the game. So I guess there are some limits to this exploit indeed. You can't exactly, you know, cheese challenges in the challenge menu, which is honestly a bit surprising. I kind of expected to be cheesable given that literally every other event can be cheesed with this, but I guess not. Maybe it's challenge dependent, who knows. But when you look at that, we managed to get 10k monkey money just through our debauchery. And that's without us even activating the monkey knowledge, where if you have the right monkey knowledge, you can actually get more monkey money from playing game modes, which you know what, I should have actually activated this, the monkey knowledge, but I didn't. And you know what's the great thing about this exploit is that you can just constantly play Improbable on expert difficulty and just repeat this exploit as many times as you want. And if your game crashes, don't worry, all you need to do is just not do anything and just load a new map and then just repeat this exploit over and over and over again until you are happy. And heck, you can even cheese that collection events, which keep in mind, even though my account is flagged, you might get flagged if you try to use this exploit. So I urge you guys to be very careful. Try not to use this exploit in races or Odysseys, challenge editors whatsoever. Try not to exploit too much of this game. It's probably going to get patched by the next boss event, but the boss event ends in 4 days. And it might actually be patched tomorrow. If you get flagged, it is not my fault. I did warn you after all that you might get flagged. Actually, what happens if we just keep hitting continue? We don't even have to load a new map. And when we look at that, I think we should load back to our previous map. And we can. And not only that, we can still get the same rewards. And a free It's a Monkey, which is random. And more monkey money. And of course, cheesing the collection events. So all we have to do is honestly just keep clicking continue and continue and continue if you want to get monkey money, if you want to get free XP, if you want to get free everything. Actually, this is a completely free exploit, where you can get everything for free. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you like this video, leave a comment if you found more exploits and you want me to cover them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.